What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I'm not sure I can help you. I'm not sure I can help you. The concert was watched with admiration by everyone. The concert was watched with admiration by everyone. I'm going to the market to buy some beans. I'm going to the market to buy some beans. The act of vandalism is a crime. The act of vandalism is a crime. My nephew is a garbage collector. My nephew is a garbage collector. When the oven beeps, the meal is ready. When the oven beeps, the meal is ready. What a beautiful city. What a beautiful city. Can I have the butter with the scallops? Can I have the butter with the scallops? We know. We know. I don't think education is necessarily the best solution. I don't think education is necessarily the best solution. I found myself singing along to the song. I found myself singing along to the song. No way. No way. Let me know if you want to go to the gym. Let me know if you want to go to the gym. I prepared a special meal for my wife. I prepared a special meal for my wife. We do not have the necessary information. We do not have the necessary information. Thanks for warning me. Thanks for warning me. Were there grandchildren spies? Were there grandchildren spies? Didn't you cook earlier? Didn't you cook earlier? I had been practicing the piano for hours, so I was able to perform the piece perfectly. I had been practicing the piano for hours, so I was able to perform the piece perfectly. I'm working on computer homework. I'm working on computer homework. Avoid eating junk food to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Avoid eating junk food to maintain a healthy lifestyle. I used to live in New York. I used to live in New York. I try to stay away from processed foods in my diet. I try to stay away from processed foods in my diet. Couldn't I think? Couldn't I think? I am good. I am good. Can you make my pasta with cream sauce? Can you make my pasta with cream sauce? We will go by train, right? We will go by train, right? This is my hometown. This is my hometown. He needs to find a job to support his family. He needs to find a job to support his family. Are you aware of the new policy? Are you aware of the new policy? The picture reflects the essence of a bustling city. The picture reflects the essence of a bustling city. The cat is sleeping on the sofa. The cat is sleeping on the sofa. Oh no, this is so scary. Oh no, this is so scary. Why does it snow in winter? Due to low temperatures. Why does it snow in winter? Due to low temperatures. Our stepfather was a choreographer. Our stepfather was a choreographer. You will be waiting for the bus at 7. You will be waiting for the bus at 7. Can't he blame? Can't he blame? Can you tell me how to get to the bank? Can you tell me how to get to the bank? Was my daughter a travel agent? Was my daughter a travel agent? We will need a blood sample for testing. We will need a blood sample for testing. Do you like swimming? Do you like swimming? You must submit your assignments on time, the professor said. You must submit your assignments on time, the professor said. I don't understand. I don't understand. Your comment has nothing to do with the topic. Your comment has nothing to do with the topic. Isn't he playing? Isn't he playing? Don't you have anything to do? Don't you have anything to do? We have guests in the gym. We have guests in the gym. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. My sister is reading a book in her room. My sister is reading a book in her room. I will have finished all my work by the end of the week. I will have finished all my work by the end of the week. What happened to your husband? What happened to your husband? He fixed the broken glass. He fixed the broken glass. We had the plumber replace the broken sink. We had the plumber replace the broken sink. The singer who won the contest is Spanish. The singer who won the contest is Spanish. I'm here to check. I'm here to check. Can I leave the room, please? Can I leave the room, please? How old are you? How old are you? Should I quote it immediately? Should I quote it immediately? He was reading a book in his favorite chair next to the fireplace. He was reading a book in his favorite chair next to the fireplace. Is his grandmother an acrobat? Is his grandmother an acrobat? Can I take some time to think? Can I take some time to think? Violence. Violence. The baby was sleeping peacefully in the crib. The baby was sleeping peacefully in the crib. I'm not a banker at sunrise. I'm not a banker at sunrise. Will he use it immediately? Will he use it immediately? Against my better judgment, I agreed to help. Against my better judgment, I agreed to help. What kind of music do you listen? What kind of music do you listen? He enjoys listening to classical music. He enjoys listening to classical music. I have a lot of respect for myself. I have a lot of respect for myself. He reads newspaper every day. He reads newspaper every day. We need to target it annually. We need to target it annually. How much money do you have? How much money do you have? The doctor recommended physical therapy for you. The doctor recommended physical therapy for you. Be adventurous. Be adventurous. I have a feeling it's going to be a great day. I have a feeling it's going to be a great day. The impact of the new legislation on the economy was not yet known. The impact of the new legislation on the economy was not yet known. They ate a heavy meal and felt weak as a result. They ate a heavy meal and felt weak as a result. When we arrived at the venue, the party had already started. When we arrived at the venue, the party had already started. Isn't the installation possible after one night? Isn't the installation possible after one night? Air pollution. Air pollution. I liked your haircut. I liked your haircut. The children were playing in the park when their families arrived. The children were playing in the park when their families arrived. This is the smallest house I've ever seen. This is the smallest house I've ever seen. Of course you should watch The Matrix. Of course you should watch The Matrix. Shouldn't she be a dietitian soon? Shouldn't she be a dietitian soon? I spend all weekend with my sons. I spend all weekend with my sons. Get along with. Get along with. Shouldn't they become village guards later? Shouldn't they become village guards later? 3 seconds later historian. 3 seconds later historian. Should rarely be a manager. Should rarely be a manager. This photo won the admiration of visitors. This photo won the admiration of visitors. However you like. However you like. We couldn't finish any of the tickets. We couldn't finish any of the tickets. Do you have any allergies? Do you have any allergies? I've already finished my homework. I've already finished my homework. I want to apply for a job here. I want to apply for a job here. We will monitor your heart rate. We will monitor your heart rate. Now what is this road sign? Now what is this road sign? Your daughter was a pianist. Your daughter was a pianist. Can I return a damaged product? Can I return a damaged product? The train leaves at 11 o'clock. The train leaves at 11 o'clock. I was studying English last night. I was studying English last night. I wouldn't teach occasionally. I wouldn't teach occasionally. I have to pick up my sons from the school bus. I have to pick up my sons from the school bus. The photo was taken by a professional photographer. The photo was taken by a professional photographer. We go to school by bus. We go to school by bus. It was a difficult decision to make. It was a difficult decision to make. I will have a book. I will have a book. May reject it after a day. May reject it after a day. The book is longer than I expected. The book is longer than I expected. Can you help me find a similar item? Can you help me find a similar item? I'm fascinated by art history. I'm fascinated by art history. Can you recommend a good book? Can you recommend a good book? He was directed to the exit by the security guard. He was directed to the exit by the security guard. Doesn't he feed occasionally? Doesn't he feed occasionally? Hello. How are you? Hello. How are you? When I'm feeling stressed or anxious, I'll probably light candles and incense. When I'm feeling stressed or anxious, I'll probably light candles and incense. He needs to buy food for dinner. He needs to buy food for dinner. If you study well, you will get good grades. If you study well, you will get good grades. Usually 6.5. Usually 6.5. Solution. Solution. The movie takes place in a magical world. The movie takes place in a magical world. His personality comes to the fore in his writings. His personality comes to the fore in his writings. What are you selling today? What are you selling today? Can I bring a family member with me? Can I bring a family member with me? Our goal is to increase sales by 20%. Our goal is to increase sales by 20%. Can I help you with anything? Can I help you with anything? Was his grandson a doctor? Was his grandson a doctor? The mini fridge is perfect for a dorm room. The mini fridge is perfect for a dorm room. It rarely snows in the city center. It rarely snows in the city center. Steering wheel. Steering wheel. Why did you do this? Why did you do this? Rarely analyzes. Rarely analyzes. Continuous learning is necessary for personal development. Continuous learning is necessary for personal development. We won the match because we played well. We won the match because we played well. Can I have a shot of espresso after dinner? Can I have a shot of espresso after dinner? Our aunt was the jury. Our aunt was the jury. The cat looks sleepy. The cat looks sleepy. The students were laughing at the teacher's joke. The students were laughing at the teacher's joke. I work as an engineer manager at ABCDE Company. I work as an engineer manager at ABCDE Company. Your sister was a garbage collector. Your sister was a garbage collector. The project was completed ahead of schedule. The project was completed ahead of schedule. He's as angry as a hatter. He's as angry as a hatter. It may not burn after 3 hours. It may not burn after 3 hours. He will have finished the mission when you return. He will have finished the mission when you return. We're rent. We're rent. He was born in May. He was born in May. Be sure to turn off the lights before leaving. Be sure to turn off the lights before leaving. The Tommy family is one of the richest families in Argentina. The Tommy family is one of the richest families in Argentina. I want to return this product, please. I want to return this product, please. Do you have any allergies? Do you have any allergies? Can you drop me off at the airport? Can you drop me off at the airport? Do you need any special help? Do you need any special help? I may not be a pathologist at noon. I may not be a pathologist at noon. I'm crawling around the city. I'm crawling around the city. This is quite surprising. This is quite surprising. Who cares? Who cares? Can't you add noon? Can't you add noon? Need to wait immediately? Need to wait immediately? The artist is known for his strong political statements. The artist is known for his strong political statements. The article discusses the benefits of exercise. The article discusses the benefits of exercise. Was your stepmother a janitor? Was your stepmother a janitor? Still, there are some unanswered questions. Still, there are some unanswered questions. My son was the chef. My son was the chef. I'm walking at 1 a.m. I'm walking at 1 a.m. Would you continue next year? Would you continue next year? I have to get up early for my morning workout. I have to get up early for my morning workout. Did I build it? Did I build it? Do you like hiking? Do you like hiking? I just want you to be careful. I just want you to be careful. Now he refuses. Now he refuses. I wish he didn't eat so much junk food. I wish he didn't eat so much junk food. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Can you contact me? Can you contact me? I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. His half-sister became an ambassador. His half-sister became an ambassador. They are familiar with the area. They are familiar with the area. As of next month, I will have been working at this company for 5 years. As of next month, I will have been working at this company for 5 years. He wasn't training every day. He wasn't training every day. Your stepsister is a secretary. Your stepsister is a secretary. The woman who lives next door is very friendly. The woman who lives next door is very friendly. They go to the movies by carpool. They go to the movies by carpool. He has a great sense of humor. He has a great sense of humor. He looks nervous before the presentation. He looks nervous before the presentation. Can harvest after a year. Can harvest after a year. I do not have much money. I do not have much money. Your stepson was a member of parliament. Your stepson was a member of parliament. The movie begins at dawn. The movie begins at dawn. Spending time with friends is fun. Spending time with friends is fun. You need to explain. You need to explain. Accompany. Accompany. Can prepare. Can prepare. How many people are in front of you? How many people are in front of you? Weren't you shot? Weren't you shot? I've been listening to music for 20 hours. I've been listening to music for 20 hours. Let me see yours. Let me see yours. I worked after school. I worked after school. John took a photo. John took a photo. Let me find the answer to this question. Let me find the answer to this question. I didn't want to go home. I didn't want to go home. My brother doesn't like vegetables. My brother doesn't like vegetables. He fixed the leaky faucet in the bathroom. He fixed the leaky faucet in the bathroom. Couldn't he walk? Couldn't he walk? Is there milk in the refrigerator? Is there milk in the refrigerator? Can you help me find the address of the restaurant? Can you help me find the address of the restaurant? See you after lunch. See you after lunch. Do I say usually? Do I say usually? How have you been? How have you been? Can he come? Can he come? Can you help me carry these bags, please? Can you help me carry these bags, please? Where will you stay while you're here? Where will you stay while you're here? It's bedtime for me. It's bedtime for me. I'm managing this. I'm managing this. My patience is 0. My patience is 0. If you heat ice, it melts. If you heat ice, it melts. After I finish my homework, I can play video games. After I finish my homework, I can play video games. He had his guitar tuned by a musician. He had his guitar tuned by a musician. The pressure cooker cooks food quickly. The pressure cooker cooks food quickly. Finally. Finally. You're an understanding friend. You're an understanding friend. They want to learn to swim. They want to learn to swim. What resources do you recommend for learning a new language? What resources do you recommend for learning a new language? In 5 years I will live in a big city. In 5 years I will live in a big city. Do you enjoy walking? Do you enjoy walking? These are all your conditions. These are all your conditions. Thank you. Thank you. If the weather is warm, we can go swimming. If the weather is warm, we can go swimming. Enjoy. Enjoy. He was always there to help her. He was always there to help her. Where can I find household cleaning supplies? Where can I find household cleaning supplies? He could find work in the city. He could find work in the city. Won't you be a gynecologist at sunrise? Won't you be a gynecologist at sunrise? The book I borrowed from the library is interesting. The book I borrowed from the library is interesting. This will not happen in our lifetime. This will not happen in our lifetime. I can work as a driver every year. I can work as a driver every year. Will I become a jockey later? Will I become a jockey later? Should you focus sometimes? Should you focus sometimes? We would like 4 tickets please. We would like 4 tickets please. Can you recommend a good book to read? Can you recommend a good book to read? They need to convince. They need to convince. I wish he hadn't lost his phone. I wish he hadn't lost his phone. If you have any feedback, please let us know. If you have any feedback, please let us know. He started his own business last year. He started his own business last year. After the storm passed, the sun came out. After the storm passed, the sun came out. You will do your homework right now. You will do your homework right now. I liked your brother. I liked your brother. Our grandfather was a homeowner. Our grandfather was a homeowner. Can you tell me all about it? Can you tell me all about it? Don't forget to buy milk, my mother said to me. Don't forget to buy milk, my mother said to me. The legendary composer's works are still performed today. The legendary composer's works are still performed today. What's the problem? What's the problem? Was his stepbrother a barber? Was his stepbrother a barber? Is there a children's menu for older children? Is there a children's menu for older children? Are you ready? Are you ready? They surfed in Australia. They surfed in Australia. I was studying when you came home. I was studying when you came home. Can we find a middle ground here? Can we find a middle ground here? We were very pleased with the service of the restaurant. We were very pleased with the service of the restaurant. I know that. I know that. They keep it frequently. They keep it frequently. Is his stepsister a translator? Is his stepsister a translator? What bad luck. What bad luck. Can't he serve at night? Can't he serve at night? His stepson is a pathologist. His stepson is a pathologist. He was listening to music while working. He was listening to music while working. He is a dedicated teacher and inspires his students. He is a dedicated teacher and inspires his students. White walls make the room look larger. White walls make the room look larger. She wears a red dress and heels to the party. She wears a red dress and heels to the party. They have been renovating the kitchen for a month. They have been renovating the kitchen for a month. The egg is white. The egg is white. We listen to music in the car. We listen to music in the car. Data shows this is very important. Data shows this is very important. We will have dinner at a luxury restaurant. We will have dinner at a luxury restaurant. Could you please come to your appointment on time? Could you please come to your appointment on time? He is wearing black shoes. He is wearing black shoes. The password for Wi-Fi is password. The password for Wi-Fi is password. Dinner time. Dinner time. If I won the lottery, I would quit my job. If I won the lottery, I would quit my job. Stepmother nutritionist. Stepmother nutritionist. They painted their house and it looks brand new. They painted their house and it looks brand new. He has already cooked dinner. He has already cooked dinner. The legacy of his service to his country will always be remembered. The legacy of his service to his country will always be remembered. I'm laughing 4 weekends later. I'm laughing 4 weekends later. We went to the mountains and went hiking. We went to the mountains and went hiking. He is a kind and compassionate person. He is a kind and compassionate person. Was he going to apply? Was he going to apply? Which is your favorite store? Which is your favorite store? If you want a drink later, let me know. If you want a drink later, let me know. Let's be patient in the face of negativity. Let's be patient in the face of negativity. Was my grandson a financier? Was my grandson a financier? We never miss our morning walk. We never miss our morning walk. Are they supposed to be pilots next year? Are they supposed to be pilots next year? How much time do you spend watching television? How much time do you spend watching television? He will play in the championship game next week. He will play in the championship game next week. I seem to have lost my keys. I seem to have lost my keys. They didn't become writers every year. They didn't become writers every year. Our husband was a glazier. Our husband was a glazier. The teacher we assigned last year retired. The teacher we assigned last year retired. Could you please clean up after yourself? Could you please clean up after yourself?